Besties. The Sims community has the best modders and CC creators, and I'm gonna show y'all why. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hi boo. My name is Skylar Felice, and if you are returning, then hey bestie. You already know we locked in, baby. Today's video is going to be a small mod haul. This video is going to go over 10 plus aesthetically pleasing overrides and gameplay mods that I've recently put into my game. So y'all know how I like to do it. We're gonna do short, sweet, straight to the point. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Y'all, first of all, let's go ahead and get into this menu override. Now, this menu override right here took my heart because look how freaking cute this is. First of all, don't nobody want all those ugly ass packs and kits clogging up their menu anyway. So go ahead and get into this. This menu override is by Sims World. This creator gave us 10, I believe it was 10 menus that you can choose from. They are inspired by Studio Ghibli. So definitely check those out. The one that I have in my game is the Spirited Away menu. And look what it's doing. The aesthetic is pleasing, okay? Now get into the loading screen because this is everything. It replaces the plumb bob and everything, y'all. It's animated. Chef's Kit. This creator's name is Lilac Sims, and this creator actually makes multiple loading screens that you can choose from. So definitely go to the description and check out all of their beautiful loading screens that they have because I'm sure she has the perfect vibe for you, friend. Like, get into this. The pink aura of this. Yes, everything about this loading screen is everything to me, okay? Like, as y'all can see, get into it. Like, of course it matches my aesthetic. This is the map replacement that I picked up for Willow Creek. As you can see, everything looks so realistic and it all just comes together perfectly. The trees, the terrain, the rivers, the clouds, it's all just so crisp. I just love this replacement. Now, I also have one for Solani. The Solani one is the one that I absolutely fell in love with. Like, get into this map replacement. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful, actually. It looks like a satellite picture from Google or something. Like, this is beautiful. It gives me Hawaii. But definitely check those map replacements out. I don't know if the creator is working on replacing other maps, but I do know as of right now, I saw Willow Creek and Solani up. So definitely make sure you stay up to date on that. So moving on to our first mod, I wanted to show you guys the no EA makeup override. So we're just gonna choose a random combination here. And y'all, I absolutely love this mod. Shout out to the creator, because if you're a storyteller or a content creator like myself, then sometimes we want to use the vanity tables and the makeup just for storytelling purposes. We don't want the EA makeup because y'all, I know y'all seen that EA makeup. Like, we don't need that EA makeup. We can go right to MCC and apply our makeup ourselves. So I just wanted to show you guys this one in case you were looking for a no EA makeup override. It's definitely essential. And as you can see, she has zero makeup on her face. Okay, get into it. We can put the makeup on by ourselves afterwards. Next up, I wanted to show you guys these reading overrides I got. So as you can see, right now Self Sim is reading a book at a table, and when you're seated at a table, this is the animation that the creator has made for us. So as you can see, she's deeply into her book. She's reading with her arm up, and it's just super realistic. Now this creator also made an override for when you're seated in a chair reading, so I'm going to show you guys that one as well. But get into this. This is super realistic for storytelling gameplay or just to enhance your gameplay when you are playing with like teens or a bookworm sim or maybe even a college sim that's studying. Like, get into it. And like I said, on the other hand, if your sim is seated, maybe at a couch, on a sofa chair, or anything like that, this is the animation for that. So again, just realism, and something that I wanted to share with y'all because I know y'all love realism just as much as I do. The next override that I want to show you guys are these super cute phone icons. I have the Sailor Moon phone icons in my game. As you can see, it overrides any icons that comes with the game. So travel, business, social, camera, trendy, social bunny, shopping, entertainment, and home are all overridden. And it's just super cute to me. If you happen to not find these in your game, then that means that you already have a wallpaper override or icons overrides in the game. So make sure you take those out before installing this one. And this creator also has We Bear Bears as well as some anime overrides. So definitely check that one out. The next mod that I want to talk to you guys about is super exciting. It's a new mod by Sasha Space, and it allows for us to have love languages in our game. Now, as we all know, our game comes with the reward store. It's under the aspirations. So in the reward store, you can actually now buy the love language. It costs 12 points. So your love language is either acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, or gift giving. So for this overview, I'm going to choose words of affirmation because that's what I resonate with. So we went ahead and redeemed the words of affirmation, and now our Sims will have wants surrounding their words of affirmation. Now, as you can see, once you redeem your reward trait, it's actually going to be found under your Simology traits. And it says words of affirmation. Words carry meaning to you. Communication is important. And sharing your love, appreciation, and respect is your highest declaration of love. So I definitely resonate with this the most. And the creator does note that the charisma skill is important for words of affirmation. So I think she is not very high. So I went ahead and set her at a level 10 for the words of affirmation. So I'm going to go ahead and use Ask About Day just to see how this works in game.
Bon and Gravi? Oh, yes.
And as you can see, we were rewarded 25 points. And now my sim actually has a want surrounding words of affirmation. It says, with these words, I hope you hear me. And she actually wants to give a heartfelt compliment. And it says it's coming from the heart. And that is absolutely beautiful, y'all. I just love. So you know I'm going to put it in my game. Speaking of love, I also added in a display of affection mod. So this is a new mod that I found. And as you can see, we have 3 new pod menus. We have kiss, tongue down, we have flirt, flirty, and we also have hug, chest to chest, or a tight hug. I'm going to go ahead and perform both of these so we can see how this works. But of course, anything that is romance related, I'm going to add it to my game because period, we all love a little bit of love in our Sims life. Okay, girl, don't ruin the moment. Oh, so that is what it looks like when they do a tight hug, which is super freaking cute. Oh my gosh, it's giving us very much in love. And then look at them, the height difference is everything. It's just super cute. Oh, and then this is how it looks when they have a tongue down moment, y'all. As you can see, the height difference is still there. The animations is very much realistic. It's giving us everything it needs to give, y'all. So that is the displays of affection mod. It comes with its own animations. It does have a height difference. I would suggest using whoever you want to act as the female or the I don't know what to call it, but I would say use the female or whoever's shorter to perform the interactions. That way the height difference won't be off, but it's super cute, y'all. Now the next mod that I want to show you guys is for just a little bit of chaos because y'all know I got to sprinkle that in there. So the next mod I'm gonna show you guys is going to be the Breakup over text mod. Now baby, we would never do this in real life, but we're gonna go ahead and use self-semi to break up over text. And as you can see, she's sending the message off and she's feeling very sorrowful from breaking up over text. It immediately got her divorced, y'all, as you can see. Aww. There's also a buff that comes with breaking up over text. It says Self Sim has gone over this in her head 1,000 times, but in the end, Self Sim knows that breaking up this way isn't going to be easy. Hopefully, her soon to be ex won't hate them too much. So she did get a buff from it. She's super sorrowful. So we're gonna definitely not save that. On the other side of things, Rashad Sims also has a buff that says getting divorced, and it also says time wasted from being broken up with over text. Wow, it's hard to believe someone he loved and trusted could do something so impersonal and hurtful. It feels like his time has been wasted. So as you can see, the buffs are very much realistic because I feel like duh, you would feel like that. I have to go ahead and fix that right the fuck back up because we don't do that. But I feel like that mod would be super cute for storytelling purposes, or if you have any Sims that are going through toxic or chaotic relationships, then definitely get the breakup over text mod because sometimes they don't even deserve an in-person breakup. Okay, so just get the mod. All right, next up, I want to show you guys something that is completely off topic of today's romance mods and overrides. But I do want to show you guys the call CPS mod because y'all, child protective services in The Sims was something I never knew I needed, but I feel like it's a need now. So as you can see under home, there's now a new menu called Call CPS. You can now call
Sinoshe.
child protective services on any
Malagay.
Sims that are not treating their children right. And right here it says rescue the children. So you can choose from any of the children that pop up here. I guess you do have to know people in order to call CPS. We don't want to rescue our children, so we're gonna go ahead and choose Greta for this. Oh my god, y'all, so much chaos. I don't know if it's because my self sim doesn't really know anyone in the world because I barely play with this household, but it does want to switch her personality, and I think the fuck not. On the other hand, you can also get a notification from the child's mother. Y'all, first of all, my child is not a mother. It says, I hope you're happy now that you've caused chaos in my life. You think you're protecting children, you're just causing them more harm than good. And on the flip side, y'all, you would actually get bad relationships with all of their family members. So obviously, this child is not the mother of that baby. But I feel like this is only doing that because she doesn't know anyone, so it's reacting that way. So it's really not that fair. But on the other hand, y'all, this mod does work perfectly fine if you know other Sims or whatnot. I wish I could show y'all, but my game is going through shambles. And as y'all can see, this baby, the only babies that she has is her dolls. Okay, stop playing. But it does have a buff that comes with it. It says good person from calling CPS. Others might say Self Sim was being a busybody, but she knows that this was the right thing to do. So yeah, I put this sim into my household just to see if it works the same if you know people. So I'm gonna go ahead and call CPS with this sim. Okay, so you can rescue the children. I'm just gonna go ahead and be a little bit messy and choose my own. And as you can see, it says Rashad and Asami now despise each other. Skylar and Asami now despise each other. It says, I can't believe you would stoop so low as to call child protection on me. You're nothing but a meddling busybody who needs to learn to keep their mouth shut. And then as you can see, all of the bad relationships appear here under relationships. So yeah, you definitely get a bad relationship with them. And it also says that she feels like a good person as well. Y'all, nothing happens as far as my child sims. They're still in the household with me as of right now. But y'all, I do feel like that this mod is good for storytelling purposes because some of these Sims do be needing they I'm so
Get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up.
y'all, now she beating her for calling CPS. So y'all, this is the type of chaos that I really don't normally dabble in, but I probably would do that in real life. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, yeah, it's good for storytelling purposes, and your sim might end up like this just from calling CPS on somebody kids because, girl, mind your business. Now, what I'm not going to do is save the game because, girl, it does say that after a few days in the game, you will get a call from CPS letting you know that the children have been rescued. And, baby, my Sims children do not need to be rescued, okay? So, just keep in mind that this mod does come with its own buffs. It comes with notifications letting you know how the other parent feels when you call CPS on them. Girl, it's just too much chaos. If you're into chaos, definitely download that mod. Definitely check it out. But girl, I will not be saving. Last but not least, I did want to throw in the SimU online degrees because I felt like this was perfect for my gameplay right now. I am currently working on my save file, and in my save file in Del Sol Valley, I actually want my Sims to be able to attend a art school. Um, or even a college for arts, whatever you want to call it. So I felt like the SimU degrees were going to be perfect. Oh my God. Oh, they're a little embarrassing, y'all, but you know what? So I wanted to throw in SimU online degrees for that purpose only because in my save file, I do want them to be able to attend college while also attending the lot that I create for the art school. So I feel like this will be perfect for the storytelling aspect of that. And I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you guys in case I forget. So definitely check out that because as you can see, you can choose a degree to study for art history, biology, communications, computer science, culinary arts, drama, economics, fine arts, history. Da 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 da. It has every degree that comes with the university expansion pack. I'm going to actually have her go ahead and register for the art history. As you can see, we get this SimU registration complete. It says that, Dear Scholar, SimU thanks you for your prompt course payment, and we are delighted to offer you acceptance into our online degree program. We make long distance learning easy and achievable, and you can study whilst you hold down full time employment. So, as you can see, it says SimU also hosts a student chat room and study groups where you can meet fellow university students, make room on your wall. Soon you'll have a degree to stand up, to hang up. So as you can see, SimU's chat room is going to be available under the pie menu, and you can also do your coursework from the pie menu as well. If you get onto the student chat room, you'll be greeted with all of these people that you can talk to that are also enrolled in the university, and it's obviously randomly generated, but yeah, you can go ahead and start a conversation with anyone. Also, this mod also comes with its own icon on the phone under SimU. You can find a study group and they open at 6 a.m. But it is a rabbit hole once you click on going to a study group. Now, this mod is super cute because it also comes with its own custom buffs and notifications. Once you finish your degree, you'll get a custom framed degree and a graduation portrait. You can also get career boost, and I just love the fact that you'll be able to study with no deadlines, which is all mentioned in the creator's post. Once again, I just wanted to add that one in case I use it in any future videos and forget to mention it. But that is going to be the end of today's mod haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and were able to find new mods to put into your game. If this video helped you at all or put you on to some new mods, make sure you leave a big thumbs up on today's video, share it, and comment below if you're feeling generous. And I will see you guys in my next video.
Do it.